right, everybody. I am Steve. This is A is for Alice, B is for Bob, and today S is for singers that suck. Well, not necessarily suck, but you can go by the thumbnail. These are bands that I've just never, I'm going to say, fully embraced because of their lead singer. And I have a lot of their music. I mean, I think I have pretty much every album by 1, 2, 3, 4 of the 5 bands. Now, for me, if I cannot really get into the singer, I'm probably not going to like the band. These are not off-putting voices. Like some people say, oh, Bob Dylan, I can't listen to Bob Dylan. I can't take the voice. I get it. I understand that. These are ones, though, that it's just, I'd be a bigger fan if not for the singer. So let's start off with the one that made me think of doing this, because I had mentioned in a video that the singer's voice I just find of boring. And it is this band from Sweden, my motherland, the Flower Kings. That's a great album cover. Love that album cover. And I love the music. But there's something that keeps me from going back and playing this stuff over and over again. Because once I got this, I ended up then buying, what do we got here? So I only bought the rest of their stuff on CD. But I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 11 of their other albums on CD. So you can say that I have legitimately given them a shot. And it's the same thing over and over again. The guy's voice just does nothing for me. And actually, I think there's like 2 of them who are singing. Lead singer, if I'm pronouncing his name correctly, it's Hasse Froberg. And then the leader of the band, who I believe is Ronnie or Royne Stolt. I believe he sings lead on some songs, but for whatever reason, cannot get into them because of the voice. All right. Number 2. Now, this band, I have their entire discography. In fact, I have quite a few box sets by them. And that is Mr. Geddy Lee. Their fine debut. That was my introduction to them. I got that when it came out. Then I saw him on that tour, Fly By Night. And yeah, he's high-pitched here. But on this, I did not like this album at all, and I still don't. It's probably one of my least favorite Rush albums. To me, on this album, he is just very shrill. And it turned me off on buying Caress of Steel. I never bought Caress of Steel until maybe, last 10 years or so. I bought 2112 because I probably heard that at a friend's house, and I liked that. And Farewell to Kings, same thing. But great musicians, great songs. But Geddy's voice has always kept me from becoming a bigger fan. I've seen them live a number of times too, so I have certainly given them a shot. Now, if you think Geddy Lee's voice is high-pitched, let me introduce you to one Mr. David Surkamp, the lead singer of Pavlov's Dog, and their very fine album. What the fuck's this called again? Pampered Menial. 1975. And he is Geddy Lee on helium. And I am not kidding. Take a listen to any song from that album or from the follow-up, Pavlov's Dog, At the Sound of the Bell. These are both very good albums. But just because of his voice, I've never bought any more than these 2. I really probably should give the follow-up to this a chance, see what it sounds like. But it's going to have him singing. So I don't know. Is it worth it at this stage of my life to try to get into something that I'm probably not going to get into anyway? Next two may be a little controversial. Now, this band I first heard when their second album came out. I thought, yeah, it's kind of cool. Really like the music. Great album cover. Great name for a band. Um, and that is Judas Priest. Excuse me. Um, Rob Halford can only take in very small doses. I don't know if I've ever listened to two Judas Priest albums back to back. This has how many in it? This has 5, 10, 15. This has 17 albums in it, okay? So I basically own their entire collection. I don't own the last couple that have come out. And I do not believe, I think this is only the Halford years. It doesn't have the couple that they did with Tim Ripper Owens. So I have no idea what those albums sound like. But if you hired somebody who sounded like Rob Halford, then I figured why bother buying it. So once again, very good band, but just can't take Rob's voice. And then the last one, which I know I have everything by them, and it's quite a catalog. I don't have everything on vinyl, but I've got a couple box sets, and then I have most everything on vinyl. But I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. I have 18 CDs here of theirs. And this is a singer, I would say it's just a boring voice. It does nothing for me. It's just kind of there. Some very good songs. No denying that. That is the Kinks and their lead singer, Ray Davis. And once in a while, his brother Dave gets to sing a song. Not much better. So, yeah, there's the proof is in the pudding. I have given them a chance. And like I say, some great songs, but the voice just kind of, it's there. I would listen to the Kinks more if they had somebody else singing. I can guarantee you that. And some bands who I don't own any of their music by. The Police, great musicians, some really good tunes. I just wish it was somebody else singing besides Sting. I find his voice a little boring, also a little annoying at times. I would rather hear Eddie Murphy sing Roxanne than Sting. So there you go. This is not a thread, but please let me know in the comments what you think. I'm sure some of you are going to tell me I am a complete idiot, which is fine. But anyway, that's it. Thank you. See you later.